Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining with us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years, we already serve 3 million plus knowledge seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus profession and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional IGP is a training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and is generating competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professional is an educational institute that provides social work globally recognized and reported. We serve students and community, providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and counseling to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job seekers, job holder, and also for learners, though respective campus location and distance learning platform. We are an occupational and dependable institute. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on our vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar courses about quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for like create portfolio website, resume builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and world knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge you can update all day. Kids learning game, website, free courses, converse sites, and many more. We help to empower youth to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several training program, webinar and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainer, speaker and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kind of youth and to promote the education of their abilities and personalities. To ensure excellence in deep instruction, we arrange with qualified trainer, speakers and instructors. We extended free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last year. We have affiliation with universities and organizations in Bhartan signing with many college and organizations have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for the Institute of Global Professional. We believe that knowledge is light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learners we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the box. Support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment boxes. Support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,199 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1,199 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1200 program. Name is Fostering Number Sense, and today our speaker name is Ma'am Noama Khan. Before I hand over the stage to Ma'am, want to share a little bit about our speaker, Ma'am. She is founder and director, Mathologics Academics Innovation, lead at AEEFA, experienced math instructor, teacher trainer, certified curriculums, and instructional designer. Important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important speaker speaker with her. Hello, ma'am.
Good evening to all of you.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. How about you?
I am also fine, ma'am. On behalf of IGP Knowledge Seeker, want to hear from you about you, ma'am.
Sorry, could you repeat, please?
Ma'am, on behalf of IGP Knowledge Seeker, we want to hear about yourself from you, ma'am.
All right. Good evening to all of you. Thank you so much. I think Isaya आपका नाम है. This is my third time at IGP platform, and I'm really grateful to you for inviting me again to interact a very interactive, highly interactive and engaging audience. So thank you so much for inviting me and sharing my insights on another topic with your participants.
Ma'am, the stage.
Thank you so much. Should we start? Thank you so much. So, our today's topic is fostering number sense. This is Noma Khan, Director Methodologics, and ma'am has already introduced myself to all of you. So, let's proceed towards our today's topic. So, before we proceed, I would like you all to answer this question. What is one thing you remember about your experience with numbers and mathematics when you were in elementary school? I would love to read your responses in comment section. My question is, what is one thing you remember about your experience with numbers and mathematics when you were in elementary school? You all are welcome to share your experiences in comment section. And after this question, I would like you all to answer this question as well. How did you develop a number sense of numbers when you were a child? What kinds of experiences or activities do you remember having that helped you understand numbers better? I would love to read your experiences in comment section. So we have counting using our fingers. Yes, counting using fingers. Summation of numbers. Very good. Reversal of numbers. Very nice. Very nice. Anyone else? All right, let's proceed. So, what is number sense? Number sense is the ability to understand, interpret, and use numbers effectively. Indeed, number sense is a very crucial component of mathematical literacy. Students who have a good sense of numbers they have a better conceptual understanding with mathematics, and they are more likely to perform better in their math classrooms. Let us understand about number sense. The number sense includes the concepts such as number recognition, counting, comparing, ordering numbers, addition, subtraction, performing arithmetic operation. It also involves understanding of mathematical patterns, relationships, and properties of numbers. So all these lie in uh, the term number sense. Now, number sense is very important because it lays the foundation of more complex mathematical concepts. As we have discussed in previous slides, students who have a better sense of numbers can perform more good in their maths classes and can perform better in their maths classes, right? Number sense also helps students to develop positive attitude. Remember that the positive attitude is very important to learn mathematics. Your attitude towards mathematics is very very important and plays a vital role in your students performance in mathematics subjects. Number sense also helps your students with critical thinking and problem solving skills. So, do you people have any idea what challenges students faced with number sense? Good evening, good evening. Yes, I would like to read your responses in comment section. What do you think? What are the challenges in fostering number sense? So there are two main challenges students face with number sense is lack of interest in mathematics and difficulties with abstract concepts. Children may lose interest in mathematics if they don't see the relevance to their lives. So it is very important for a teacher to make mathematics relevance to their lives or by giving them the real life examples. Right? Students face difficulties with abstract concepts. Children may struggle with abstract mathematical concepts such as operations and patterns if they have don't developed a strong sense of numbers. Most of these students face difficulty uh, while they perform divisions, right? And again, for this, the attitudes is the key. How you are seeing mathematics is very important, right? So your positive attitude can impact your mathematics performance or your progress in maths positively if you are seeing it with positive mindset or with a growth mindset. So here I am going to share some strategies with you that you can use in your classrooms to fostering number sense. So you can provide your students with hand-on experiences. You can provide your students with real life examples. You can encourage your students for exploration. You could use the visuals, and you can provide your students consistent practice, maybe through formative assessments or maybe through worksheets. or maybe some gamified activity, right? So hands-on activities such as counting, sorting, and matching help the students develop their stronger sense of numbers. Similarly, integrating mathematics into real life situation helps children make connections between the mathematical concepts and their everyday lives. And if you teach your students mathematics by relating it to their life, it will become a lifelong learning for them, right? So you could encourage your students to play with numbers and explore mathematical concepts with their own way. We will be doing an activity after a few minutes. So using visual aid such as number lines, number grids, bar models, graphs, Venn diagrams, and other pictorial models can help your students understand mathematical concepts more effectively. These visuals and bar diagrams works excellent while you are solving some problems, mathematical problems, right? And regular practice and repetition are important for developing students' sense of number. So, are you all ready to perform an activity? I am waiting for your responses in comment section, and I would like you all to make a 15 comment section, and let's see how many different ways we receive in comment section to make a 50. Your task is to make a 50 by using numbers and operations. Any idea in how many ways you can write a 50? I can make a 50 by adding 40 and 10. I can make 50 by multiplying 5 and 10. I can make a 50 by multiply 2 and 25. I can make a 50 by adding 25 twice. I can make a 50 by adding 30 and 20. How would you make a 50? Let's see in how many ways we can make a 50. This is a very basic activity that you can use in your classroom, and you can ask your students to make any number. As I ask you that how many ways can you make a 50, you could ask your students how many ways can you make a 10, 26, 43, or maybe any other number. So if you are a middle or elementary teacher, you could ask students to make a number greater than 50. And if you are teaching students, yes, 48 plus 2, very nice. So if you are teaching primary grades, you could ask them to make a number between 10 to 20 or less than 20, right? So in next slide, I am going to share the ways in which you can write or you can make a 50. There are 35 ways to make a 50, right? So these are all the ways through which you can achieve a 50. So you could use this activity in your classroom. Yes, 25 plus 25 is also 50. Very good. Let's proceed. Here is another activity for you. Can you make 94 by using the following numbers only? Means you are allowed to use the numbers 5, 6, 1, 5, 6, 8, and 9 only. And by using these 5 numbers, you all are supposed to make a 94. Can you make it? Hope you all are enjoying the session. Let's see how many of you can make 94 by using 1, 5, 6, 8, and 9. I have done this in my mind, but I would like to read your comment first and then I'll share my response with you. You all are allowed to use all four arithmetic operations as per your understanding and as per your thinking, but the numbers you will use to make 94 will remain same, which are 1, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So if I multiply 5 by 8 and 6 by 9, and then if I add both the products, I will get a 94. Right or wrong? Just try it. Wow. Very nice, very nice. Someone says 85 plus 9, some says 89 plus 5, 90 plus 4. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much for your participation. So this is another activity that you can use in your classroom. You could ask your students to make a certain numbers, uh, to make some targeted number, but by using the given numbers only, right? So you will have multiple answers in your classroom as well, as everyone thinks differently. So there is another activity named number matchup. The objective of this activity is to help children understand and compare numbers. The materials will be required: two baskets or boxes, two sets of cards with numbers on them, each set containing numbers 1 to 10. This is primary level activity, right? And then on this slide, I have listed the instructions for you, that how could you play this game. And if you are teaching higher grades, elementary, middle, or even higher grades, you could make some variations in the same number matchup activity. You could make this activity more challenging by using number beyond 10, or by challenging your students using numbers greater than 100 or maybe 500, right? The activity can also be made more engaging by using different symbols. So you could use different symbols instead of numbers. You could place stars. You could use geometrical shapes instead of numbers, just to make this activity more engaging and fun for your students. Or if you are teaching elementary students or primary students, you could ask them to count their steps while they are walking, to count the number of stairs while they are going upstairs or coming down from the stairs, or they could count their footsteps if they are covering some distance from one place to another place. So these are the activities that students can experience and realize, and these activities could be very very beneficial for your students to develop number sense. Or you could use uh, some dot activity. You could place some dots on your board. If you use whiteboard, or if you used flashcards, you could print some flashcards on having some different arrangements of dot with some different arrangements of dots. You can divide your class in groups and provide them with one flashcard per group, and then you can ask your student to count the dots. Once all the groups are done, the being a teacher, your task would be ask each group about their responses and draw those responses on your whiteboard, and discuss with your students that the number of cards, if the number of cards are same, why everyone counted differently, right? As you all answered differently to make a 94 and 50. So, similarly, you can incorporate one more value over here and make your students realize that everyone has their own perspective, and we should respect that perspective. Whether we are learning mathematics, whether we are in some situations in our life, everyone has their own way of thinking, everyone has their own understanding with the situations and with the mathematical problems. So as everyone has their own different perspective, and we should respect them and our perspectives as well. Agree or disagree? Should we respect others perspective? I would love to read your responses in the comment section if you are agree with me, or if you people would like to disagree with me on this note. Thank you so much. So I think respecting someone's perspective is very important, and a good habit that you can teach your students while you were teaching your students mathematics. So with teaching mathematics, we could teach them some values as well, right? So maybe if you are teaching them the topic of division, you could teach them about equality. Thank you so much. Wonderful participation. So moving forward, so as I have shared this number matchup activity with you with the variations, I would like you all try to implement this in your classroom settings, and yes, share your feedback or your experience in IJP Facebook group. Tag me over there. So I would love to read your experience and your feedback on these activities in IGP group as well. This activity helps children or students to develop their number recognition skills and encourage them to compare and order numbers. It also promotes problem solving and critical thinking skills if you replace the numbers with symbols, geometrical shapes, or other pictorials instead of numbers. All right. I hope you all have enjoyed the session, and I would like to conclude with these 2 points over here that fostering number sense is essential for students' mathematical literacy and success in life, as we have discussed this in the very first slide of introduction of number sense. It is important to address challenges faced in fostering number sense. We have discussed the two of the challenges in today's session. Also, I have shared some strategies with you. By using those, you can overcome on these challenges faced in fostering number sense, and you can create a supportive and engaging learning environment for your students. Being a teacher, to overcome these challenges, you could provide your students with hands-on experiences, real-life examples, exploration, visual aids, and consistent practice. And you can help your students to develop a strong sense of numbers. Now, let's get back to the very first slide where I asked you a question about your experience when you were in elementary school.
think your presentation is complete, isn't it, ma'am?
Yes. So thank you so much to all the participants. And if you would like to connect with me, you could connect me on my Facebook page named Mathologics. You could connect with me on Instagram. If you have any specific question, you can reach out to me via my WhatsApp number or my email address. I have inserted all the contact links for you. So you would like to take a screenshot of this contact information, and I would love to respond your questions if you have any. Thank you so much. Over to you, ma'am. And thank you so much for all the participants for your amazing participation. And for your convenience, I will paste all these links in the YouTube comment section while you were submitting your quiz. All right.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seeker surely. After presentation, I hope our knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am, it's time for our question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP
Sure.
knowledge
Thank you so
seeker,
much.
please ask you. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comments box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. as much as you want an online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have an webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participants. Dear participants, we are waiting for question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. Dear participant, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. Ma'am, our first question is from
Okay, I recommend the counting dots activity. Is very beneficial from primary level to secondary and higher secondary levels as well. And the activity I shared with you on can you make a number, so you could change the number every time and ask your students to make some any number. Maybe it could be 48. You could ask your students to can you make 45, and then at the second stage of the same activity you could provide your students with some limited numbers and then ask them to make a number by using those numbers only. I hope I have answered your questions.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Our speaker, ma'am, is here to reply you. Ma'am, I think there is no more question from our participants after your beautiful presentation.
Thank you so much.
Once again, thank you so much, Honorable Ma'am, for welcome, ma'am, for your time in IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topic. It will add some value to our day-to-day activity along our academic and professional growth. Honorable Ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new date. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so much. Take care, everyone.
Honorable Ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.
Welcome, ma'am. As this for the certification process, the most attractive part of our regular webinar, which is an after a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker, is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. The code is IGP6651. Without code, no one is eligible for certificate. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime. How to claim? Go to www.com, click sign in, log in if you already have an account, or create a new account if you are new. Once log in, click free webinar, select the webinar title and click continue course, get enrolled if you haven't enrolled yet. Type the code in your certificate code box, click get your certificate. It is auto downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager or download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in our FB page, website, and in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of our regular webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.cyber.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code is evening. Quiz code is evening. After a short video, we will start. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. With 30 people, we are going to start our quiz session right now. First question is, visualization is critical when developing number sense. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 1 true is the right answer. 88% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hidwana is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, how often should we teach number? Option 1 every day, option 2 never. Option 1, every day is the right answer. 97% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position. Our third question is, which one makes sense? Option 1, N-O-X, red cat. Option 2, N-cat, red O-X. Which one makes sense? Option 1, N-O-X, red cat is the right answer. 77% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kidwana is holding the first position. Our fourth question is the question that asks how to determine the number of identities consciousness are option 1, personal ontology question, option 2, population question. Option 2, population question is the right answer. 41% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jimalin is holding the first position. Our fifth question is the sense of morality which contain the sense of right or wrong. Option 1, ID. Option 2, superego. Option 2, superego is the right answer. 59% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Jimalin is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is the default number format for sales is the dash format. Option 1, general. Option 2, currency. Option 1, general is the right answer. 75% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Dimalian is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Our seventh question is, which philosopher believed children are born with some sense of right and wrong? Option 1, Jean Jacques Rousseau. Option 2, Aristotle. Option 1, Jean Jacques Rousseau is the right answer. 71% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Kaifer is holding the first position. Our eighth question is classroom conversation and discussion are the core of effective number talk. Option 1, true. Option 2, false. Option 1, true is the right answer. 78% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Ma Angelica is holding the first position. Our second last question of this session, how could positive media stories should fostering affect foster families? Option 1, improve community attitudes to fostering. Option 2, create gender stereotypes about fostering. Option 1, improve community attitudes to fostering is the right answer. 83% people are right here. In the leaderboard, my Angelica is holding the first position. Our last and final question of this session, the dash displays the current cell move, the page number, and the zoom buttons. Option 1, status bar. Option 2, ribbon. Option 1 status bar is the right answer. 89% people are right here. Congratulations, our top 10 quiz competition. Congratulations again. Slide will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slide will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competence certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slide will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that, we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group, Institute of Global Professional. At the end of our session, we can say properly feed your skill, never stop learning, cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end like button, again wants to thanks all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as well. See you again in the next session. Thank you.